All right, guys, this is one thing that I've meant to do for a long time, and that is to show you how you can take some of the best courses and get some of the best certificates in the entire world completely free. So if one of them doesn't work for you or it's not the course or certificate that you want, then there's going to be other ways. So the first way is to go to Coursera, and this is a way to actually get the certificate itself completely free. So not just be able to look at the class, but get the certificate itself completely free. And then you basically just go to what do you want to learn. So in this particular case, I'm going to say data analytics, and I'm just going to type that in there. So I'm going to click data analytics. And there is a lot of different options. So the one I'm going to pick here is the Google Data Analytics Professional Certificate. All right, so it took a moment to load there. And you'll see here that 2 million people have taken this, and you can try it for free, right? You can enroll to start your 7-day full access free trial. So if you're going on with a new email, you can start a 7-day full access free trial. Now you might be thinking, Shane, yes, you can get the 7-day free trial, but you're probably not going to be able to finish it within 7 days. And yes, Shane, you can also audit a lot of these courses. So a lot of these courses, you can actually just like audit them, but you don't get the certificate and you don't get some of the other perks. And of course, what you want is a certificate to be able to put on your LinkedIn, on your resume, etc. So how in the world can you get the certificate for free? Well, what you want to do, because they change this stuff up all the time, is you want to click Control F, and then you want to type in financial aid. So it says financial aid available, learn more, and then you want to go ahead and you want to click next, right? So you want to basically click next and apply for the financial aid. So it takes just a few minutes to fill this out. So I'm just going to go ahead and go next. Now I'm not going to submit this because that would be unethical because I can't afford the course. So I'm not actually going to submit it, but it doesn't take that long to fill it out. And it says here it takes up to 16 days to be reviewed. So 16 days later, they're going to review it. As long as you told the truth and you actually can't afford it, there's a very good chance you can get it all completely free. So we'll just go ahead and do this. So I'm going to go ahead and select educational level. I'm just going to fill these out. I'm not actually going to submit it. So, it doesn't really matter. Enter annual income. I'm just going to say, let's say 10,000. Let's see, USD. You know what? It doesn't really matter. I'll say Australian dollars. Why not? What's your employment status? Unemployed. And then why are you applying for financial aid? Just briefly explain, I want to get a good job, but I don't have the money. Just a brief explanation here. Oh, they want 150 words. So you gotta fill it out more. So explain your background and all that kind of stuff. And then you'd click next. And that's about it. Right? So, very easy to do. That's about it. And you wait 15 days and you get access to it. Now, if you don't want to wait 15 days, a lot of the courses you can audit, and a lot of the courses you can just use the 7-day free trial as well. So yeah, the original price, $49 a month, but you can apply for financial aid. A lot of people report online that they get accepted. Don't do this if you can actually afford it, right? Don't do that. This is for people who can't afford it. Don't abuse the system. But if you truly can't afford it, but you want to better your life, absolutely use this. Now, just a disclaimer here, you might not get financial aid, right? Some people get approved, some people get denied. Depends on your situation and how you fill out the form. But if you don't want to wait 16 days, you can check out Coursera Plus for $59 a month. And that gives you access to everything. Link is in the description and the pinned comment below, or you can just check that link in general to check out Coursera and apply. Now, some people get approved really fast, like in a few days. Some people don't get approved at all, but it doesn't hurt to try. And the worst they can say is no. So if you want to get access to all the courses from Coursera without having to wait 16 days, you can do the Coursera Plus subscription. And you can also do the 7-day free trial. You could just, renew the free trial every 6 days or so. And you can also audit many of the courses for free. Now, if you don't want to deal with financial aid applications, there are a lot of other really good options out there as well. So let me show you each one of these two because there's really solid options. So first of all is the Google Digital Marketing course. So this is Google Digital Marketing Fundamentals, and this comes from the Google Skill Shop. And it's Google's official training platform, right? So this course has 17 different modules, and each module covers important topics. You learn about search engines, you learn about social media marketing, you learn about email marketing, and you learn about analytics. And it's 40 hours of learning total, but you can do it at your own pace. Now, some people finish in 2 weeks, others take a few months. It depends on how much time you have. But the best part is it's made by Google experts. These are the people who actually work at Google, and they know what they're talking talking about. And when you finish the course, you get a free certificate. And this certificate goes on your Google Skills Shop profile. You can download it. You can add it to your LinkedIn profile page, and you can put it on your resume. And this is one of the most recognized marketing certificates in the world. Why? Because it comes straight from the horse's mouth. Google. Google is basically telling you exactly what they want. And it's in their best interest for other people to know how to use their platform. And a lot of these jobs pay really well. Entry-level positions, you can make like $54,000 to $93,000 a year. And experienced marketers are making $70,000 to $130,000 a year. The job market is also huge. Every business needs digital marketing, from small restaurants to big corporations. So there's tons of jobs. And yeah, everyone needs to advertise online. So very solid option. The next one is the Google Ads certification. Now, I'm not going to go over this one too long because it's also on Google Skills Shop. But yeah, they have a lot of really good certifications on there. And just from my experience, knowing how to run ads like pay-per-click and just paid advertising in general, that's probably one of the easiest ways to get jobs. And to become a Google partner, you need this certification. And Google partners get special benefits. They get early access to new features, just as an example. Plus, they get support directly from Google, and they get listed in Google's directory. And many companies only hire Google partners for their advertising. So this certificate can literally get you jobs that other people can't even apply for. Now, you do have to take a test at the end. It's a 50-question test, and you need to get 80% or more to pass. But the test is completely free, and you can retake it if you fail. There's no limit on attempts. So yeah, this is another really good free certificate and free online course that you can take. All right, guys, in the editing process right now, and I just wanted to mention that if you're struggling to grow on YouTube, you're having trouble getting views, subscribers, making money, or even picking a niche, I'm gonna be hosting a free one-time live workshop that goes over exactly how to help with that. How to finally make money from YouTube.com in 2026. So make sure to mark that down, and also make sure to click the link in the description and the pinned comment below so you don't miss out. And if you attend live, you'll also have a chance to be the one person I pick for a real-time channel audit once we move into the interactive portion of the workshop. And if you feel unsure about what niche to choose, or you're worried that your niche might be too broad or it's not profitable enough, then this workshop is for you, because I'll be giving away the 60-second niche validator 2.4 completely free. This is the latest and most optimized version of my GPT-powered niche validation tool, and it helps you instantly test and uncover profitable YouTube niches before you waste time creating content that doesn't bring in leads, sales, or money. It's smarter, faster, and trained on even more data from real profitable channels, and I'll be giving it away completely free, but only at this live workshop. And just a heads up, this might be one of the last times I give this tool away for free, because I'm planning on making it into a actual software. So if you've been on the fence, this is definitely a good time to pick it up. Now, during the workshop, there's a full presentation on how to grow on YouTube, followed by a Q&A where you can ask me questions directly on Zoom. And people do ask a lot of questions, the majority of the time about niche, and many people walk away with niche clarity during the session itself. And the same strategies I teach are the ones that help clients like Nicole, who went from 85 subscribers to $85,000 in a single month, Seth, who went from years without a viral video to immediately getting 300,000 views right after starting working with us, or Davis, who scaled from 100K a month and was able to remove himself from recording. And even people who aren't clients, like Isaiah, were able to make $20,000 only using the free content and live workshop strategies. So make sure you show up, click the link in the description or the pinned comment to register, and add it to your calendar so you don't miss the chance to grab the 60-second niche validator AI. And if you miss the date, that's okay. Check the link still to see when the next workshop is happening, or to sign up to a list that will tell you when the next one does. So see you Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now back to the video. The next one is Free Code Camp. And Free Code Camp is super famous in the coding education world, and they have a bunch of different certificates that you can do. Basically anything involved in coding, and you can learn it on Free Code Camp. Now, I will say the certificates here don't hold as much weight as Coursera or directly from Google. But with that being said, the education itself is very solid, and it's well respected, and it can teach you how to build a portfolio, and it can teach you the skills that you need to land a job. Now, next one is IBM Skills Build. So you go to skillsbuild.org, and this comes directly from IBM. And IBM is one of the biggest tech companies in the world, and they have courses on artificial intelligence. They have courses on cybersecurity. They have courses on data analytics, basically courses on everything. And it's all the hot topics in tech right now. Now, IBM is a respected company, so I think this one holds a little bit more weight than Free Code Camp, but a little bit less weight than coming directly from Google. So yeah, overall, really good stuff. A lot of different organizations use IBM systems like hospitals, government agencies, etc. So yeah, this can teach you some great skills, look really good on a resume, and look really good on your LinkedIn. All right, next one is FutureLearn, and this is different from the others. FutureLearn partners with top universities around the world, and they have over 70 courses with completely free certificates. And these courses come from universities like Oxford, Cambridge, and MIT. And topics include digital marketing, artificial intelligence, and sustainability. Now, a lot of future-learned courses cost money for the certificates, but some courses have sponsors, and the sponsors pay for your certificates. So it's very similar to Coursera, where you can basically apply for the sponsor and you can get it for free. So look for courses that say free digital upgrade. Again, just Control F and like type in free digital upgrade because it might change in the future. So it might be on a different part of the page. And this basically means that you get full access to the course. And then you get the certificate when you finish. And these certificates come from real universities, and not just any universities, but top universities that employers recognize. And the courses are shorter than traditional college courses. So this can be really good depending on the type of career you're trying to get into. Then finally, we've got Cisco Networking and Cisco Networking Academy. So this is netacad.com, and Cisco is the biggest name in computer networking. So they do hold a lot of weight in that industry. And when you connect to the internet, your data probably goes through Cisco equipment. And most companies use Cisco routers and switchers. So Cisco skills are always in demand. And they have courses on cybersecurity. They have courses on networking basics. They have courses on Python programming, etc., etc. And it's all taught by Cisco experts. And 7 out of the 10 courses at this particular time give you free certificates. And the certificates include Introduction to Cybersecurity, Programming Essentials in Python, etc., etc. And again, these hold a lot of weight in the right industry. So if you're going into an industry related to networking, this holds a lot of weight. So there you have it, 6 different ways to get free certificates. These aren't worthless certificates. These are from Google, IBM, top universities, and industry leaders. Now, again, Coursera is my favorite one. Definitely check that out. Link is in the description in the pinned comment below. And also check out this video right here where I go over some of my favorite Google certificates. And I actually rank them from my favorite to my least favorite, although I do like all of them. And you can check that out by clicking right here.